going to become very clear to you by the end of this video. What's up there, Trekkers and Trekkies? My name is Michael, aka the TrekLad, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing and liking this video for more awesome TrekLad and Star Trek content. Recap of what I am attempting to do. We're currently attempting to make 100 videos in 100 days. I went to Twitter, I asked Twitter for 100 Star Trek related questions, and I got them. I am making 100 videos, 100 days. It's been a blast so far, and here we are, episode 7. Today's question comes from Trekkin at Trekkin10. Their question is, what does live long and prosper mean to you? That's a really good question, and it's something that I think probably means the same thing to a lot of people, but I never like to assume that. Live long and prosper, to me, means it's a term of endearment. It's something that I use when I'm speaking to you. It's something that I use when I'm seeing a friend who's into Star Trek. Whenever I'm recording a podcast with my wonderful guests on Networking Omnibus Free, I always start with that. I always finish the podcast with the live long and prosper, almost like me saying hello and goodbye. Also the peace and long life, live long and prosper, so the two kind of go hand in hand. So I'll use peace and long life as a greeting, as a, you know, hello, so peace and long life, and then live long and prosper being the you know, the farewell. It's not just something that I reserve for Star Trek friends. I sometimes greet my dad by saying peace and long life, and when I leave I go live long and prosper. So to me it's a term of endearment. It's something that I use when I'm speaking to friends, when I'm speaking to family, Trek or not Trek really. For me, live long and prosper, that's what it means for me. However, I have looked online and I have cheated. I've gone to Wikipedia, and here's what live long and prosper actually means and how it came about. According to Wikipedia, the Vulcan salute was devised by Leonard Nimoy, who portrayed the half-Vulcan character Mr. Spock on the original Star Trek television series. A 1968 New York Times interview described the gesture as a double-fingered version of Churchill's victory sign. Nimoy said in that interview that he decided that Vulcans were a hand-oriented people. The greeting first appeared in 1967 on the Star Trek second season opening episode, Amok Time. Among other things, the gesture is known for being difficult for certain people to do properly without practice, and actors on the original show purposely had to position their fingers off screen with the other hand before raising their hand into frame. It's actually parodied in the motion picture Star Trek First Contact, when Zefram Cochrane, upon meeting a Vulcan for the first time in human history, is unable to return the gesture and instead shakes the Vulcan's hand. In his autobiography, I Am Not Spock, Nimoy wrote that he based it on the priestly blessing performed by Jewish Kohanim, with both hands, thumb to thumb, in this same position, representing the Hebrew letter Shin, which has 3 upward strokes similar to the position of the thumb and finger in the gesture. The letter Shin here stands for El Shadi, meaning Almighty God, as well as for Shekhanah and Shalom. Nimoy wrote that when he was a child, his grandfather took him to an Orthodox synagogue, where he saw the blessing performed, and he was impressed by it. Others often greeted Nimoy with the Vulcan sign, which became so well known that in June 2014, its emoji character was added to the version 7 of the Unicode standard as U+1F596, raised hand, with part between middle and ring fingers. The White House referenced the Vulcan's salutation in its statement on Leonard Nimoy's death, calling it the universal sign for live long and prosper. The following day, NASA astronaut Tracy W. Wirtz posted a photo on his Twitter feed from the International Space Station showing the salutation with Earth in the background as the ISS passed over Nimoy's birthplace of Boston, Massachusetts. Thanks Wikipedia. There you go, there you have it. That's what live long and prosper means to me. It's a term of endearment that I use to say hello and goodbye to my friends, Star Trek or not Star Trek. As you heard from voiceover Michael, live long and prosper. Wonderful heritage, it had a wonderful origins, and Leonard Nimoy really added it to his character and just turned it into one of the most iconic visuals in all of science fiction. So for him, another thing to be thankful to the wonderful Leonard Nimoy for. If that answers your question, Trekkin, what does live long and prosper mean to you? Let me know in the comments below. Get involved in the conversation on Twitter. Please consider subscribing and liking this video for more awesome Star Trek content. coming at you daily, coming at you daily, it's coming at you daily. If you're also here, please also consider becoming a fan on Patreon. £2 a month will really go far in helping improve the quality of production here at TrekLad. Let's make more podcasts, it will help us make more sleep stories, it will help us make more articles, it will help us pay for some of the amazing writers that we have. We just help elevate the TrekLad to another level. If you are looking to become a fan, I thank you so much and I look forward to having a conversation with you very soon. That's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're staying well. Keep sending me your wonderful questions. Get involved in the conversation. I'll see you tomorrow, and until next time, live long and prosper.